Ooh. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. So great, big, beautiful mañana, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, bonito mañana. It's only a day away. Man has a dream, that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart. And when it becomes a reality, the dream come true for you and me. So it's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a day away. Da 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 da. Oh gosh, look, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, bonito mañana, and it's only a day away. Da 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 da. Ooh. Da 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 da. Well, hello, and welcome to this special stream. And I had something I was looking for the stream, and I thought it might be nearby, but it is apparently not. So we'll just have to make do without it. I think I've got enough. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is. Right where I left it. So happy Saturday. Welcome to this special stream. I am Dean the Turkey Lakester, and I just decided a few hours ago I would do this live stream. I'm going to stay on here a little while and see exactly who pops in, but I'm going to read a story in a little bit, in a few minutes. But I wanted to talk about this magazine that I got. I found this at the Dollar General yesterday, and it wasn't too bad. It was like $12, and it's a special edition. It's a collector's issue. I think it's Hollywood Spotlight is the name of it. And it's the Wonder of Disney, and this goes over 85 years of animation from Snow White to Lightyear. It talks about what is next. There's Winnie the Pooh down there. There's got a pretty color there with Walt and Mickey there. Classic. And then on the back is this totally amazing Cinderella castle shot with the patriotic 4th of July projections on there with some fireworks going down there. And then the caption here is, Cinderella Castle at Walt Disney World was inspired by real-life places like Fontainebleau and Versailles, or Versailles. And then the inside cover is Fantasia. We got Sorcerer Mickey right there. Artwork. I'm not going to show every page, but I had a chance to flip through it last night, and there are some really interesting articles that I will have to give a more full review of at a later date, but I thought I would show off the publication. So anyway, it's great talking about Disney history, and yeah. So got this picture in there. Disney, Walt and Lillian Disney right there. Laughter is America's most important export. And so anyway. Hey Dave, welcome in. Dave, I think I saw that you weren't going live. Is that correct? Because I don't want to be going live when you are getting ready to go live. So that's why I kind of popped on a stream tonight. So if you are getting ready to go live, I will end this at 10:30. I'm doing good, Dave. Hope you are doing well. Wow. So they've got this article in here in this magazine. I'm showing this magazine thing I found at where did I find it? Dollar General. Okay, that's what I thought. So I was thinking, I'm going to need a Saturday stream to do. So anyway, so they've got an article here about Snow White, the first and still the fairest of them all. Hi, Noah. Happy Saturday. Welcome to the Night Owl stream. Even though it's about as late as I normally go, I would have maybe gone a little later, except I am working in the morning, so I'm working tomorrow. It's not really in the morning. Well, it's 11:30. I'm working at 11:30. So anyway, so next they have an article about their little write-up about Pinocchio. The glory days of Disney. And then they've got Fantasia. Fantasia. do 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 do. Then we've got Dumbo. Dumbo. One of my favorite of the Disney classics right there. Then they have one on Bambi. I think they cover these first 5 classics of Disney. And then, yeah. And they kind of talk about some of the different eras of Disney movies. These first 5 were known as, have been dubbed, I don't think they called it that over here, but the golden age of Disney films. It is the first 5 films that Disney did, which was Snow White, Pinocchio, Fantasia, Dumbo, and then Bambi. After that, it talks about the wartime era, which was from 1942 to 1949. During World War II, Walt Disney wanted to do more full-length features, but during the war, Walt Disney had to put all that on hold because money was scarce, and also the military had recruited the studio to do training and propaganda films. So they did through, although they did put some films out during the 40s. Okay, so the Three Caballeros came. Hi, Tina. So the Three Caballeros did come out. Caballeros came out in 1944. And then Song of the South, which is where we get that zippity-doo-da, zippity-yay song from, came out in 1946. And then in 1950, the Silver Age started. And then that started with Cinderella. You can't see it very well, but Cinderella started that in 1950. And then, okay, now it looks like 1951 was Alice in Wonderland, and then Peter Pan and Lady and the Tramp followed that, along with, let's see, that was 55. Sleeping Beauty, 101 Dalmatians, 1964, and then The Jungle Book in 1967. And then that was Walt Disney unfortunately died before The Jungle Book was released. And then the next period of time in Disney animation, Disney film, is the Bronze Age from 1970 to 1988. And so we've got a lot of favorites in here, a lot of, notable films, but the studios, they were mourning Walt's death and trying to just, hang on. So some of the movies in that period are Robin Hood. This may not be an exhaustive list either, but they have Robin Hood, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which actually were combined some shorts, Walt Disney shorts that came out in the 1960s. And so they combined those and released The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh in 1977. 1977, also The Rescuers came out. And one of my favorites came out in 1981, The Fox and the Hound. Right here. When you're the best of friends, having so much fun together. And then we had 1988 was Oliver and Company. Oliver and Company in 1988. Then came a period of time known as the Renaissance. The Renaissance was kicked off with The Little Mermaid, and this lasted from 1989 until 1999. So here's a write-up they have about the Renaissance. Disney animation returned to its roots during this period, turning well-known stories into musically driven films like The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast. The Renaissance era also marked a return to box office success. After the disastrous reception of The Black Cauldron in 1985, Disney animation was in jeopardy, and executives decided to shift the focus to TV. Walt's nephew, Roy E. Disney, convinced then CEO Michael Eisner to give him a chance to salvage the animation department. It's a good thing Eisner agreed, because the Renaissance era recaptured the glory of the early years. So, The Little Mermaid came out in 1989. Beauty and the Beast followed in 1991. Aladdin followed that in 1992. And then we've got The Lion King in 1994. 1995, it looks like both Toy Story and Pocahontas came out in 1995. And then the post-Renaissance, which they're dubbing that 2000 to 2008, is also known as Disney's Second Dark Age. There were some lesser popular animated films like Dinosaur, The Emperor's New Groove, Lilo and Stitch, Brother Bear, Bolt. No, Bolt was in 2008. Brother Bear was in 2003. Chicken Little was in 2005. Bolt was in 2008. And then the revival era is 2009 through to the present. And that's been films like Toy Story 3, Tangled, Brave, Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, Big Hero 6, Inside Out, Moana, Zootopia, and then last year, 2020, Soul and Raya and the Last Dragon. So that just kind of does they go through like some of the different time periods, which is really interesting. But then they also talk about, they've got an article here showcasing Mary Poppins, Walt's crowning achievement. So, very interesting. So, talking all about that, they've got article here on Disney on TV. Some of the shows that were on Disney, the Disney Channel. It does go into Disney Plus here towards the end, talking about The Mandalorian right there with Grogu. And then there is a section here about Disney doing Disneyland, coming out with Disneyland. So So there's a whole section on there. And then it continues to expanding his vision to Disney World. So, anyway, talks about all about that. And this is going to be such a fun magazine for me to read. And then there's a one about spreading around the globe. No doubt about the Paris, Tokyo, the other parks about around the world. There's Disneyland Paris, the Tokyo Disney Resort. There's Hong Kong Disneyland. And then there's Shanghai also. Shanghai. There's this article here they have about Pixar and Star Wars redefining the Mouse House. Talks about all the Pixar films. And then there's one about looking to the future of Disney. So, and yeah. So, that's just a little glimpse through this little magazine that I found. I'm going to enjoy reading that over the next little while, probably week or so. Yeah. So, how's everyone doing? How has your Saturday been? I have been very unproductive today, unfortunately. I had intended to do some cleaning, but that didn't happen. So anyway, I wanted to do a live stream tonight because at least I'll feel like I did something. But no, I was productive today. I cleaned the bathrooms. That would be about it. So tomorrow I'm working, and then Monday I'll be off. Yeah, Purdue. So I think what I'm going to do now, because it is about 10:30, and this is about the time when I read a story when I'm live. So I thought it would be fun, since I already talked a little bit about Disney. We are going to expand. Let me take this banner off. We are going to take that down there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. Shoot for the moon, Snoopy. And then coming up in the next, I have some other stories that I'm going to be doing on my podcast, Stories with Dean, which I haven't done a story on. I haven't read a story on since last year in December, where I actually read A Charlie Brown Christmas. So I'm going to be working on putting some stories up on that podcast. So, but I think it'd be fun to read this. about shoot for the moon. Since it's nighttime. So here we go with a little, I guess this is an unofficial Once Upon a Turkey Leg segment because I'm reading a story. So anyway, shoot for the moon. Oh, Tina, you have a headache. Well, I'm glad I'll be able to read something for you. Hopefully it will feel better. And yeah. All right, so here we go. There's the first page. So, one fine morning, Snoopy sat on his doghouse reading an astronaut training book for dogs. I didn't know they had that. NASA was sending astronauts to the moon again, and he was determined to be one of them. I was the first beagle on the moon, he thought. I'll be the second one, too. Charlie Brown walked by. If you want to fit your spacesuit, Snoopy, you'd better start training, he said. Charlie Brown was right. Snoopy headed straight to the park for training, after grabbing a snack, of course. Snoopy stood under a tree warming up for his exercises. He stretched slowly to the right, gradually to the left, then back to the right. In between stretches, he enjoyed bites of a giant sandwich. This sure beats the freeze-dried dog food they'll serve on the spaceship, he thought. Peppermint Patty and Marcy were also at the park. Look, sir, Snoopy is exercising under that tree, Marcy said, and he's got a giant sandwich. Peppermint Patty jumped down from her swing and said, Well, I'm curious and hungry. Let's go see what he's up to. Hi, Snoopy. Nice sandwich, Peppermint Patty said. And nice to see you, Marcy added. Snoopy showed them his astronaut training book and then pointed to a headline in the newspaper. NASA preparing to blast off to the moon and beyond, Marcy read aloud. Snoopy smiled proudly. They're looking for a few good beagles. You're going to space? Peppermint Patty exclaimed. I could use a visual aid for my science report next week. Do you think you could bring back a moon rock? Snoopy nodded. Thanks, Peppermint Patty said. If a real moon rock won't earn me a C+, I don't know what will. Peppermint Patty leaned over Marcy's shoulder. The mission starts tomorrow? Peppermint Patty said. Good grief, Snoopy. It takes years of intense work to go to the moon. You need to get into spaceship shape right away, and we're going to help. We don't have enough time, sir, Marcy protested. Don't call me sir, Peppermint Patty roared. Call me Coach. Then Peppermint Patty turned to Snoopy. We're going to help you train. We'll show the world you've got the right stuff. You can be quite a motivation. You can be quite motivating when you want to be, Sir Coach, Marcy said. Does this mean I can't finish my sandwich? Snoopy wondered. Marcy flipped through Snoopy's book. Since liftoff is tomorrow, we'll assume you know the math required for your mission. I hope you've calculated the correct distance and speed you'll need to break out of Earth's atmosphere. Yes, of course, Snoopy thought. I can also confirm that, regrettably, the moon is not actually made of cheese. Then let's start with some intense physical activity, Peppermint Patty declared. Do 20 jumping jacks and run 3 laps around the park. Snoopy groaned. That sounded a bit too intense. It's important to exercise in space, Marcy said. The low gravity affects your muscles, so you need to use them to stay healthy. Snoopy still wasn't convinced. Then Marcy said, Besides, after a workout, you can treat yourself to freeze-dried ice cream. Now Snoopy was convinced. It took a while, but Snoopy finished his workout regimen. Marcy was surprised. The fact that you're a beagle and can do 1 jumping jack is impressive. She's right. Great work, Peppermint Patty said, patting Snoopy on the back. You've earned a little break. Snoopy immediately lay down to take a nap. After a while, Peppermint Patty woke up Snoopy. Get up, old pal. I'm going to show you what it's like to move in a low-gravity environment. Snoopy was confused. I thought napping was a low-gravity environment. Gravity is the force that holds your feet on the ground, Marcy exclaimed. The moon has less gravity than the Earth, which means you'll float around like a balloon filled with helium. Peppermint Patty agreed. But don't worry, it won't make your voice sound funny. Here, Snoopy, I'll demonstrate. Peppermint Patty plopped Snoopy down on one end of a seesaw. He was immediately suspicious. I'm going to jump on the other end of this seesaw and launch you right up into the air, Peppermint Patty said. As you're falling, you'll get an idea of what it's like when gravity isn't holding you down. Isn't that clever? Sir Coach, Marcy said, I have another idea. Why don't we use the fountain? Peppermint Patty was confused. A fountain? We're not throwing pennies and making wishes. And stop calling me Sir Coach. Marcy explained that Snoopy could float in the water. He would learn what it feels like to move around while his feet aren't touching the ground. Peppermint Patty sighed. We can try it, I guess, but it's not as exciting as my seesaw idea. Inside the fountain, Snoopy floated on his back. He glided around by moving his arms up and down. How does that feel? Peppermint Patty asked. Do you feel lighter than air? Snoopy shrugged and thought, it feels like I'm in a giant bird bath. Don't tell Woodstock, though. I wouldn't want him to get jealous. Ooh. The last thing we need to do, Sir Coach, is show Snoopy what it's like to walk on the moon. Marcy said, according to the book, the surface of the moon is covered in craters, rocks, and a lot of dust. Peppermint Patty paused to think. We may need to go to Pigpen's place for this training. Marcy presented an easier solution. How about we try the sandbox instead? Snoopy stepped into the sandbox. He took a small step, and the sand crunched beneath his feet. Just imagine you're on the moon, Peppermint Patty said. You're in space surrounded by stars. How do you feel? Snoopy smiled and thought, I feel like I've got so much more to explore. Snoopy climbed out of the sandbox. Well, Snoopy, Marcy and I have done our best to train you. All you need now is a rocket, Peppermint Patty said. Snoopy was exhausted but proud. His training was complete. Excellent, he thought. Now I can finish my sandwich. There he is. There's that picture again. He's gonna have his sandwich. Peppermint Patty and Marcy walked Snoopy home. We're proud of you, Snoopy, Peppermint Patty said. You learned a lot and you never gave up. Snoopy smiled. I couldn't have done it without you, Sir Coach. Charlie Brown was surprised to see Peppermint Patty and Marcy. What are you two doing here? He asked. We've been training Snoopy for his mission to the moon, Marcy announced. Mission to the moon? Charlie Brown repeated. Of course, Chuck, Peppermint Patty said. Don't you read the newspapers? I wonder if he will really make it to the moon, Charlie Brown said. Suddenly, Snoopy leaped out from behind his doghouse, wearing a brand new spacesuit. Ta-da! They all laughed. I think he's going to try, said Marcy. If any beagle can do it, it's Snoopy, agreed Peppermint Patty. Snoopy proudly held up his head. Here's the world-famous astronaut, blasting off to the moon. The end. And that's the end of Shoot for the Moon, Snoopy. So, yes. Um, let's see here. Yes, I heard that the Charlie Brown, that Great Pumpkin, was going to be on, I think, PBS this year. But I've got it on. I've got that on DVD, and also I have it on my Google Play or whatever they're calling it now, Google TV. Um, on my devices, so I can access that um, outside of the TV. But it's good that they're putting it on like regular TV, because I know Apple TV kind of took all the Peanuts, um, took over Peanuts, and we're putting it exclusively on Apple TV. Well, not everyone has Apple TV, so if you wanted to access the Peanuts, shows, you had to do what I did and kind of I bought the Great Pumpkin on Google. I bought the Thanksgiving. I bought the Charlie Brown Christmas, the Valentine's one, the Easter one, and a few other ones um, that I've got in my Google TV library that I can just access anywhere I've got um, internet. And I think there's an option you can download it to your device, but I didn't do that, just to save room on my device. But anyway, it's good that they're putting. I hope they put the Thanksgiving special and the a Charlie Brown Christmas on the TV as well. Yeah. So, anywhoers, speaking of which, I've still got this handy, my Charlie Brown Halloween card that I bought for myself. The Great Pumpkin is real. Gotta put this together. You gotta fold up a few things here. This takes a little. Haha. Anyway, here we go. Here we go. Takes a few steps.
I hear the Great Pumpkin. There he is. There he is. It's the Great Pumpkin. He's rising up out of the pumpkin patch.
So that's the card, and they've got a blank space on the back here to write your greeting. And if I had, extra shelf space, I would just set this up and have it, as a display, but I don't. So I just keep it flat, which also keeps it nice and neat in here. And I have a Christmas one that I forgot about. Hi, Rachel. Rachel's Adventures. Welcome in. Doing a surprise stream. I'm not usually live Saturday night. Mr. Space Mountain Dave is usually live during this time slot at 10:30 actually, on Saturday nights, and I usually watch Dave, but he has other things going on. I won't go into the details, but Dave is family priorities. Hey, Richard, welcome in, Bloomin' Cheesa. So yeah, so Space Mountain Dave is usually on at this time. Next Saturday, he'll be back on his channel. So check him out. I'll be in the chat next Saturday. I will not be live, but I wanted to go live. So yes. Oh yeah, Richard, I know you're awake. You're over there on West Coast time. So I want to, let's see, that's what, 3 hours behind. So 9, 8. It's, I want to say it's almost 8 where you are. It's like 7:51. Oh, Rachel, what state are you in? You don't have to be specific, but so 8:51. You're in Mountain Time, I guess. That's right. You got East, Central, Mountain, and Pacific. If I passed my geography. Oh, Idaho. Awesome. Well, welcome to the stream from Idaho. And Bloom and Cheese, Richard, you're in Oregon. Oregon? Yeah. And Dave was in here. He's up not in Florida, but isn't YouTube awesome? I love that oh, Washington, sorry. Washington. It was up there somewhere. Oh, Seattle, wait, yeah, Seattle is in Washington. Wait, Seattle's in Washington? Why have I been thinking this whole time Seattle's in Oregon? Awkward. You know what? I haven't had a turkey leg since a Disney turkey leg. I've had other turkey legs from the store, but I have not had a Disney turkey leg since May. So my brain may be rusty. So yeah, oh, Portland. That's the city that's in Oregon. Yes, Rachel, I love connecting with people. You know, I've got 2 here from across the country. Other people, even just down here in Florida, watching their streams, even though they're right here in Central Florida, being able to, you know, do Disney and other stuff, like where I'm at in East Central Florida. We're getting some nicer, cooler weather. According to Google, we are dropping a whole 6 degrees tomorrow. So you know, woohoo! But it's gonna be so much nicer, and it's gonna be I think a little cooler on Monday. And so I'm actually gonna be doing a hiking trip to one of the nature areas nearby. It's not really a trip. I guess you could call it a trip, but I may be streaming on Monday morning. It'll be 10 o'clock Eastern time. And then I'll be live. Here's the thing on Monday. I usually go live at 2 p.m. for I'm Feeling Streamish, which is a lot like this format where I'm just kind of chit-chatting, but it's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, um, Eastern time. Um, but because I'm going hiking and I'm considering streaming it in the morning, I may not be live Monday afternoon. So um, I may stream my hike in the morning and not go live in the afternoon, or I might just go hiking and maybe just record like a short or some video clips to put together a little video montage of the hike, which actually maybe sounds a little more palatable just because, or it sounds more appealing, I guess would be the word, since signal can be iffy, although there is signal in the spot that I am hiking at. Um, I'm at this point, I'm kind of leaning more towards not streaming it. So if I don't stream, I'm like on a major rabbit trail to say that it's more likely I will be live Monday at 2 o'clock, and I'll not do anything, um, not be streaming in the morning. Um, but there'll be something later on Monday. I might put up a short or two, or at least one short, and then maybe one on Tuesday. We'll see. But so Monday I'll have some stuff out. Um, but yeah. Um, so I used to be in. I think I might still technically be in Dole Whip Dad's Slack channel, but I wasn't using it really a lot. So I kind of I don't think I actually deactivated my account or my spot on there, but I logged out and I deleted the app off my phone, and I really haven't been in Slack for a while. Um, but I was on um, Dole Whip Dad's Slack for a while there. Doobie doobie doo doo. So anyway, this morning, I was on Mr. Tennessee Bear Tim Pruitt's stream, and we talked about I was going to talk about this, and we got off into other subjects, but this is I work at Wendy's, and I had actually come across this as well as this book, two books that were written by Dave Thomas, the founder of Wendy's. And this book is actually more of a autobiography, kind of mixed in with him sharing um, his approach to success, how to have good success. It's a really good read. I was going to kind of talk about that, but I found this at Goodwill. I used to frequent the Goodwill here in my city, nearby. Um, I don't anymore because I picked up a lot of stuff, and I ran out of room. I just don't have anywhere to put my stuff anymore. So, but anyway, while I was still going to Goodwill and buying stuff, I came across this book, which really interested me, being a longtime Wendy's employee. But they had, I don't think they meant to include it in the book, but they had this kind of this special offer coupon that looks resembles a playing card. On the back it says Wendy's big deal, and it talks about the salad bar on here. I remember when I was younger, I remember going to Wendy's and having the salad bar, and so um, yeah, this expires December the 31st of 1990, right there. December the 31st of 1990. I think I'm a few days late. So that's interesting. You never know what you find at, at the Goodwill. But I also found on a different visit this book, which is more completely about, well, the subtitle here is The Common Guy's Guide to Everyday Success. So anyway, I found that, and so this was a good read also. Just kind of giving some good life advice about success in life. And there is Dave with his food. Where's the beef? I think he's got a picture of that commercial somewhere. Might be in the other book. Anyway, this was I'll have to reread these. I will have to reread these. Anyway, so thought I mentioned those. Anyway, so Richard, I've been going back and forth on Vlogmas. I did a couple years ago. I did kind of a Christmas countdown on my podcast on the Dean Report. And then last year I didn't do the countdown. I did a couple episodes about, covering Christmas. So if I do anything like Christmas countdown or Vlogmas type of a thing, it will more than likely not be on the channel. Of course, I say that now, but come in a few weeks, I might be announcing something. I don't know what I would be. I don't know if it would actually be like a Disney based thing or something other. I'm not sure. I do know that I have a book of, I got a Disney Christmas story collection book. So on my Thursday night, Once Upon a Turkey Leg, it will be becoming Christmas Christmasified. Christmasified. Oh, that was a mouthful. Starting, and I'm probably going to start that Thanksgiving night. I am going to be live Thanksgiving night. Since I go at 10:30, usually we are well done with our Thanksgiving festivities. And so I'm going to be starting the Christmas season off on Thanksgiving night with Christmas stories. And so I'll go every week through probably just through the end of December, even after Christmas goes. So Thanksgiving, yeah, it's the 25th, and then we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 5 Thursdays in December. So yeah, I'll probably still do a Christmas story on the 30th of December, and just because I've got it's I think there's like 12 stories in the book. I'm not sure. It's a lot of stories, so and I'm only gonna get some of those read. So anyway, but I was mentioning earlier about so the story I just read, I'm gonna be reading and putting on my my second podcast, which is Stories with Dean. Stories with Dean. Um, um, and I need to get on putting stories on there. The intention of that podcast was to read, the kind of stories that I read. Um, oh, don't worry, Richard. There will be more George videos coming as long as George keeps coming around, and I've been feeding him. So I mean, every reason for George to come around. Um, Actually, I put a video clip up today about. You know what? Let me try something. Let me try something because. Let me try something. Give me 1 second. I am clicking. I am off of the StreamYard. Hopefully, oh, did my screen go blank because I actually clicked off of StreamYard for a second? I need to find where I am at. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. I think I click this. No. Share. Share screen. Share screen. Share my entire share audio. Share. Okay, that's how you do it. I've shared my screen once before. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. I did not expect. Oh, awesome. I'll share. Nope. I'm just going to share the entire screen. Okay. Let's share. Okay. I do not have a guest. Hold on. Nope. Do 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 do. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well. Oh. Shoot. This is why. Okay. So I got no idea if hold on. How did I do this before? Ah. Oh, this is what I should do. Yes. No. Wait. Full screen. Full screen. No. Yes. Hey! Ha ha! Alrighty. Okay. Hi, Tina. I am trying to share my screen because Richard mentioned that he wants to see more George the Rooster. And I put up a video today.
There's the chickens.
Hold on.
The Oviedo chickens. Right up the road from our house. Yeah.
Nope.
Yes, sorry, Bob.
Nope. It's just a short clip. Let me, nope, I don't want that. Oh my gosh. Okay. No, I don't want that. We're just gonna watch every video on my channel tonight, guys.
I twigged you.
Nope. No, you don't. Okay. Did you guys hear the sound on that coming through from the video? Okay, so I'm trying to figure technology out. Please pray for me, guys. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-ay. I want to replay the video. Okay, history. There we are. It's a 21-second video. It's right here. Oviedo chickens, right here. You didn't hear? Okay. So this is the, I won't try to play it again then. It's the video is right here. It's called Oviedo Chickens. It's on my channel. Maybe I should just go to my channel so you can see. But that's what it looks like. My channel. Oh. My channel. Here we are. This is my channel. I am live now for Night Owls Unite. And then here is Oviedo Chickens right here. It's just called Oviedo Chickens. I took it back in May of 2019, but there were actually some chickens down the street. And anyway, so you can go find that on my, oh, you know what I can do? Sugar. Yeah, it's right there. You know what I really can do? Yeah, anyway, it's right there. You guys know how to work YouTube. Go to my channel. You're on my channel. Me with the, let me take this guy out. Stop screen. Stop the screen. Okay. Yeah. So, that's the video. It's like 21 seconds. It's just a little clip. I took it actually while I was like driving by in my truck. That's why it's so short. I slowed down to like so slow. Just a couple, I was like inching forward. I wasn't driving, okay? I did it very safely. I did not run over anybody or anything or into anybody or anything, just so you know, while I was recording that video. And I found it on my phone today, and I forgot about it, so I just put it up. Just because it's the chickens. So I don't know actually if that's George's family. I don't know how old George is actually. So that could be George's family. But there aren't any, groups of chickens this close, that close to us currently that are, hang around the neighborhood. It's literally just George that is in our, our vicinity that makes his way over here. And there are other parts of Oviedo, of the city. I live in Oviedo, Florida, um, that have the chickens. Oh, hi, Jesse. Welcome in. So yeah. So actually, since I'm on my phone, I will do everyone a favor, even though I just said you guys all know how to use this thing, YouTube. Alrighty, let's do this. Here we go. Okay, that's the link. That's the video that I was just trying to share. So, oh, that's good. That's good. So that's the video right there. Once again, it's really short, 20 seconds, 21 seconds, excuse me, 21 seconds. Yeah. So with some nicer weather coming to Florida, I'm gonna be going for a little walk around some locations that are kind of nearby to kind of put together an Oviedo Chickens video, kind of like a vlog style. And so I hope to do that. Jesse, I do not have a brownie, but I buyeth snacks at Dollar General. I've got a package of Snickerdoodles. I've generally liked Snickerdoodle cookies, but these are from the dollar store, so I really don't know how good they're going to be. I have not gotten that particular brand of cookie before, but I also I got the Dollar General brand. I think this is like their version of Oreo, and I don't know why I didn't just get Oreo, but again, I haven't had this before, so you gotta try. Sometimes you just gotta try it. I mean, you just gotta Just gotta suck it up sometimes and try something new. So anyway, so I could kind of maybe send one of those through the YouTube, kind of a digital reverse super chat, even though I'm nowhere near being monetized. How would that work? Maybe I could do like a reverse PayPal, a reverse fax? No. New and fax. PayPal. Reverse digital virtual PayPal of food. Don't know. Oh yeah, we need Willy Wonka in here. Oh, so you've had those before, Richard. Okay, it's not as crispy as an Oreo. I mean, I guess I'll know once I have it if if it's worth having. You got to try. I don't know, so I got to try. Okay, Jesse, that's fine. I'm probably going to get off here in a few minutes anyway, because I do work tomorrow. Not until 11:30 my time. So I don't have to get up super early, but I may or may not have consumed 2 of these today, which may or may not have some caffeine in them. Even though it was earlier this afternoon, I may or may not still be like not tired. So yeah, but I may or may not have some laundry to fold. So I may or may not need to end the stream in a couple of minutes to do that. So that may or may not be the case. Oh man. So as I get ready to possibly end the stream, I will go back to talking about Monday. Normally Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. my time, Eastern time, I go live for I'm Feeling Streamish. I am going to be hiking on Monday morning, but I am not 100% sure that I would be streaming it. If I do stream it on Monday morning, that will be my only Monday stream. And so I'm Feeling Streamish will pop up for 10 a.m. Monday. I will adjust the time on that stream. If I decide to not stream my hike, I will be recording some video, probably just for a short or maybe a few clips for kind of a short little montage. So that'll be the story on Monday, either 10 a.m. Eastern or 2 p.m. Eastern. If you don't see a video notification at 10 Eastern, then you'll know that I'll be live at 2. So that'll be the situation. And like I said before, I am leaning, even though I'm not sure, I'm leaning towards just doing the video recordings. That way you get good picture and you're not seeing a bunch of green, fly by with, even though there's some signal in this area where I'm going, I'm not sure it's maybe streamable quality. So anyway, there'll be some hiking coming next week. So, well, anyway, it is late, and I am going to go ahead and end the stream because I actually do have some things to get done tonight, and so I do want to try to get to bed and get rest because I am working tomorrow. So anyway, thanks everyone for coming in and joining me for this special stream. I don't go at this time slot. Once again, Mr. Space Mountain Dave Cantrell is normally live in this time slot, and I'm usually watching him. So next Saturday, if you need something to watch, I recommend wholeheartedly that you go and check out Space Mountain Dave at 10:30. He does his Saturday night chat stream. Yes, so take care, and thank you everyone for coming and spending some time with me on a Saturday night. And I will see you next time. Or you will see me next time. I'll see you or your names in the chat and your pretty little icons. But anyway, until next time.